you sure you have time? I feel really bad giving you more work.
Of course I have time. It's just talking to the tutor, right?
Yeah, but you still have work tonight. I could go instead.
I won't have it. You're way more busy than I am.
That's not true. All I do is take care of the kids.
And that's a whole lot more hours of work than my job. I'll see you tonight. Love you.
I love you too.
Thanks for coming down to talk with me, Mr.
Thomason. But please just call me Morgan.
It's nice to meet you, Morgan. I spoke with your wife over the phone this morning.
Yeah, that was Mercy. I decided to come meet you instead, since I was already headed this way.
Ah, thank you for coming down.
This is the orphanage? It sure is quiet in here.
It's usually much louder. They take the kids out to the park once a week.
That sounds like a good idea. So how long have you been tutoring kids?
I started tutoring for your neighbors around 4 years ago. I started picking up more students after I got the hang of it.
I heard from my son that you tutor his friend Mandy. Do you teach Eve as well?
Nah, I only teach special cases as of right now.
Special cases?
Others. Like your son, Clifford.
What are you talking about?
I assure you, there's nothing to worry about. There's a whole community of people looking to help out families in your situation.
Wait, explain what you mean. Why are you being so vague?
We can't talk about it here. Why don't I meet you at your place tonight to talk?
You're saying that George's family is going through the same thing?
That's right. But I'd like to talk about it over with you in a more private place.
Fine. Come to our home around midnight. I can't get off work before then.
Understood. I'll be there. Thank you for taking time out to talk to me.
No problem.
Did you hear about the summer festival being held nearby the city?
A festival? Is it for a specific holiday?
Yep, but it's a Mace holiday, so most humans don't celebrate it.
Ah, so it's going to be held in that village on the water?
Yep, the village is called Lost Myriad. My tutor invited my family to attend. I think everyone is welcome.
It sounds like fun! I'll ask my mom if we could go too. What is the holiday for?
Avery said it was something about keeping the barrier between our realm and the afterlife sealed tight so we don't all die.
What? That's terrifying!
It's not nearly as scary as it used to be. Nowadays it's just held for fun.
That sounds less awful.
I think it'd be fun to go together. You, me, Ray, and Eve. Even our parents could come.
I doubt my mom will be keen on going, but I'll try.
It's starting to get dark. I better head home.
Yeah, I should too. Good night, Mandy.
Good night, Cliff.
I put the kids to bed.
Thanks.
Are you sure he knows about Clifford?
Yeah. He seemed to anyway. If what he said about George is true, he has a kid with a spirit as well.
Somehow, that actually makes me feel better. If they're going through the same thing we are, they could help us.
Right, but it also makes us a bigger target. The police could find us easier if we're with a group.
But this group doesn't live under the same roof. I mean, if George is part of this, he doesn't seem any more at risk than we do.
That's true.
You sure you want to come along? These guys seem really uneasy about it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Who knows? Maybe a familiar face can help you give them some peace of mind.
My thoughts exactly. Mr. and Mrs. Thomason, it's Avery.
George? You're here to talk as well?
If it's alright with you, sir. I believe it's important for us to talk about this.
It's fine. Come on in. Sorry it's so small in here.
Not at all. This is much larger than George's home.
Hey now, it's not that small. Anyway, will Mercy be joining with us tonight?
She went to bed. She didn't want to worry about it. I'll update her in the morning.
Ah, I'm glad she's not panicking. Most people panic.
I can imagine why.
Look, it's nothing to be scared about. We're all here for you.
George is right. It's easy to hate evil spirits until one is born into your family.
I hate calling them that. It's not like they're demons.
You're completely right. We like to call them spirits instead.
So, George, one of your girls is one of them?
Yeah, it's Mandy. You know, the moment she was born, our life turned upside down. We didn't know what to do or how to hide her. But it did help once we ran into others like us.
How did you know they wouldn't turn you in? Isn't it dangerous to trust people?
Yeah, well, how can you not trust them? They already knew Mandy had one of those special spirits just by looking at her.
But how did they know? How did you guys know that Cliff was different?
Mandy could tell. She's a very gifted little girl. She could spot another person with a spirit just by looking at them.
Yeah, Mandy sensed the spirits within the group that wanted to help us. She trusted them way before I did.
So you're saying that only certain people can spot them?
That's right.
How did you end up with them, Avery?
George is like a father to me. He helped me through a lot of tough times. Once I found out Mandy was born that way, I took it upon myself to keep her hidden. I helped them move out here and started tutoring Mandy when she got old enough.
I see. That's how it happened for us too. The nurse let us go, so we ran.
You know, a nurse letting you go like that is a rarity indeed. You know, we had a home birth, so we didn't have any problems like that. A hospital standard procedure would have been to terminate Clifford, right?
Yeah, they did try. I owe a lot to that kind nurse. I promised her that Clifford would live like a normal boy.
And he will. I promise you that. All of those children with spirits will be given a chance at life.
Right. Thanks.